The wildfires exposed two starkly different points of view on the campaign trail. Lisa Desjardins begins our coverage with a look at how President Trump and Joe Biden divide on climate change.
Great honor to be here.
In California, President Trump arrived to assess a sweeping disaster, the latest round of wildfires scorching the western U.S. He met with officials near Sacramento.
We want to thank these incredible people, the first responders, service members.
Critics have said the president should have paid more attention to the fires, which started last month. At the least, his approach has revealed a chasm in environmental philosophy with his presidential opponent, Democrat Joe Biden. While scientists increasingly raise concerns about climate change, that it is driving more extreme weather like the western blazes, the president has blamed poor forest management. Nearly 60% of California's forests are federally managed. In an exchange with the state's Natural Resources Secretary, the president today faced a direct confrontation on the issue and bluntly denied science.
We want to work with you to really recognize the changing climate and what it means to our forests, and actually work together with that science. That science is going to be key, because if we ignore that science and sort of put our head in the sand and think it's all about vegetation management, we're not going to succeed together protecting Californians.
Okay, it'll start getting cooler. You just watch.
I wish science agreed with you.
Hey, well, I don't think science knows, actually.
This while in Wilmington, Delaware today, former Vice President Biden was explicit, saying climate change is a fundamental issue of our time.
The unrelenting impact of climate change affects every single solitary one of us. If you give a climate arsonist 4 more years in the White House, why would anyone be surprised if we have more America ablaze?
Also today, another contrast from Biden, though one without words. As he does regularly, Biden wore a mask when he and his wife went to vote in a state primary. President Trump, however, has resumed holding large-scale rallies, including one last night near Las Vegas. Thousands packed into a warehouse indoors, violating Nevada state guidelines banning any gathering over 50 people. In addition, while those behind the president on stage wore masks, most of the audience facing him did not. CNN reported that no broadcast networks had reporters inside out of health concerns. The president doubled down on his reopening push.
We're not shutting down our country. A shutdown will destroy the lives and dreams of tens of millions of Americans.
Before the rally, Nevada's Democratic Governor Steve Sisolak tweeted the president was, quote, taking reckless and selfish actions that are putting countless lives in danger. President Trump told the Las Vegas Review-Journal Sunday he did not think he was bound by the state's rules. Then today, Vice President Pence held an indoor rally in Janesville, Wisconsin, where cases of COVID-19 have been ticking up. As he draws crowds, the president is also looking to target his campaign, including to Latino voters, like this weekend with this roundtable in Las Vegas. It's a vital group for both campaigns and in key states like Florida, where polls show Biden is slipping with Latino voters. Florida is where billionaire and former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg hopes to make a difference, pledging to spend $100 million to aid Biden there. Biden himself heads to the Sunshine State tomorrow for events with veterans and Hispanic leaders. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Lisa Desjardins.